Head fake. Boom shakalaka.
So what we do is at the end of the podcast, we always do this thing. It's like our side stories where we go. We put out a thing on Saturday on YouTube where we open a pack of basketball cards from 1990.
Great.
And we do.
It's the only thing I know about.
We do two piles. We do a keeper pile and a crusty pile.
Okay.
I've never done a podcast with two people before. It's always just one-on-one.
I've also don't know anything about.
Well, here's the deal.
Basketball.
This is fun.
1990 though,
So
you
you're
might
gonna
know
get-
a little bit.
So you're going to get the basketball cards, NBA hoops, and we do this just to make fun of them. So we
Okay.
go one by one. But Ed, what I'm going to have for you, because you're a football fan, I got 1990 NFL.
Oh, I
Pro
recognize
set.
that, dude.
So you'll
I got
recognize
so
it.
many of
Brings me
these.
back.
So what we're going to do is
Where'd
we're
you
gonna
get
go,
these?
They
fans.
still sell them, yeah.
Oh, they just send them to you?
Well, like a fan brought me at Skankfest in Vegas. A great fan brought me a pack of Pro Set 90 from NFL and MLB cards.
They overprinted all of this shit, dude,
Dude,
and they
it's
were
crazy.
so worthless because of it.
What's so funny is Mike has watched us open the NBA hoops cards that now he can tell you what if it's going to be a good pack or not because he's seen so many of them.
That's hilarious.
He's found like the kind of the
There's
thing.
a formula?
Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to go card for card. You're going
Okay.
to do a football card. You're going to do a basketball card. We're going to do the ultimate crusty pile. Burp when I talk. That's fun. Ultimate crusty pile or the keeper pile. So if you get like a Charles Barkley, we're keeping it.
Yes.
You get like a Deion Sanders, we're keeping it. You get a fat offensive lineman we've never heard of before.
I probably heard of them. Those are my
Maybe,
guys.
but if you haven't,
Those are his people.
even if you have heard about him, he's going in the crusty pile.
If I can't keep a lineman, then I have to leave here.
Yeah, you have to walk with your head down. So Henry busted open first.
There we go.
He got a. And you got to. Usually they start with Super Bowl cards. Yeah. Is that what it was?
Oh yeah.
And this is So just and by the way, you got 1990, so you get real funny looking dudes, a lot of perms.
Whoa, no
Who's
idea
first?
who this guy is. Joe Dumars.
Oh.
Joe Dumars, that's a keeper.
Yeah.
Great defender.
Great defender, great
Yeah.
3-point shooter.
Yeah.
So
He's
Joe
good.
Dumars, and here's the thing: they give you info on the back, which is fun. He's Joe Dumars the third.
Whoa.
Drafted first round pick out of McNeese State, a famous. I believe that is a famous black college. Joe Dumars, general manager. He became the general manager of the Pistons. And he was the reason they won in 2004 when they got Chauncey Billups.
Wow.
He put that team together.
Amazing.
So Joe Dumars, absolutely a keeper.
Absolutely.
Who's your first one?
Super Bowl 8, Miami Dolphins, motherfucker.
Wow.
Yeah,
Dude,
dude.
that's a big
Yeah,
name.
this is,
If you don't know
I'm
it-
so happy.
Giant Dolphins fan.
He's
My
the
whole
only,
life.
only one I know, yeah.
Yeah, well, you
Look at
know,
that.
it's the worst thing my father ever did to me was
Yeah.
make me a Dolphins fan.
But by the way, that is modern religion is the NFL.
Yeah,
Because I'm a
it is.
49ers fan. That's
Yeah.
like my denomination.
yeah, every other sport like basketball, baseball, hockey, I don't have any allegiances.
Football.
But football, Dolphins and the rest can go fuck.
Dude, I'm a Niners guy and I get emotional about them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, I
Yeah,
get-
you're that style
Yeah,
where you
we're
get
like-
upset.
Man, imagine if you never saw them win. I was like, I
couldn't imagine.
I think if the Dolphins ever went to the Super Bowl, I'd have to watch it alone.
Yeah.
Just out of fear of like how I would act around my friends.
I always equivalent being a 49ers fan to growing up wealthy and
Yeah.
then your family loses it all because of heroin.
Yeah.
And then they get it back together and you're like, we're back, but it's never the same.
Yeah,
it
it's
wasn't
not
the
what
same
it
as it
was.
was. It's
No.
nowhere near what it was.
So can I make this a keeper?
Oh yeah, dude, you got
All
your
right, all
keeper
right, great.
pile. And then who's the second card?
Hershey Hawkins.
Hershey Hawkins from the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah.
Dude, I'll tell you, that's a
Do you think they drafted him because his last name was Hawkins?
maybe.
He's a junior.
Yeah. Wait, he's
He's a handsome guy.
so we got a Joe Dumars the third, and we got a Hershey R. Hawkins Jr.
Okay.
Look at these. The Sixers. Hershey Hawkins from the Sixers. My bad. I thought he played on the Hawks.
I mean, it's probably
But
the
Hershey
name.
Hawkins, I mean, people look at the fucking necklace on the back.
I know, that's what I like. I would like,
Yeah.
I like a
I
necklace.
like a guy that shows a little where he goes like, I'm also into sex.
I like
Yeah.
sex. Did you know? I like tits.
First row, boy, dude, Hershey Hawkins is a keeper. You got to keep that. Who's your second?
My
card?
guy is the 1989 NFL punt leader, Walter Stanley. He was with the Lions here. I'm going to toss him because the guy after him, Mel Gray, he was the
Now,
real fucking punt and kick
I
returner.
remember Mel Gray.
Mel Gray rocked. This guy, I mean, he did good, but he
But you
went to
always-
the Redskins.
Here's always the thing. It's impressive you knew he went to the Redskins.
Well, it says it there on the card.
Oh, okay, that's so funny. Signed with. Oh, by the way, they say it right here. Signed with the Washington Redskins in 1990. What I've noticed about doing this card segment that comes out on YouTube, sometimes these people watch it, and sometimes their kids watch it.
Oh, that would be amazing. amazing.
So when you put him in the crusty pile, I like to apologize.
Oh,
I
that's
like to
nice.
go, Walter, and to the Stanley family.
Yeah.
I apologize.
There's nothing to be
right.
done.
You're going in the
You
crusty
shouldn't
pile.
have went to Washington. Mel Gray took your job and took your thunder.
Shouldn't have signed with Washington.
Yeah.
All right, I got Frank Cornett.
And it's a rookie.
I don't know him.
Frank Cornett.
I think I saw him on.
I've seen Frank Cornett because
What does he do?
Because when you look at him in the back, right, he just looks like a regular guy.
Yeah.
And then you look at him and you go, that's a handsome dentist.
Yeah, that is a guy.
That's
He
a
does
guy-
look like one of the, I see him like in the square on a bench. Like next to
That's
the
the guy
thing,
when you go when you ask for him to numb you, you go, did you buy from the bunks?
Yeah.
Like that. And
Been like,
he
yes, I did.
I actually did. I was a 6'9", went to Vanderbilt, but he was a forward. I played forward for the Bucks. But I'm sorry, Dr. Cornett.
But not anymore.
You're going in the crusty pile. Who do you got, Ed?
My next guy, I'd say he's borderline, but we're going to have to put him in the crusty. Vance Johnson, the wide receiver from the Broncos.
Can I get into this?
Sure. No,
Now,
let's
if
get into
someone-
This is your
Now, I grew up a 49er fan living in Denver.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Google Vance Johnson.
Right
Well, I'm just going
Michael
to tell the
McCarthy.
people at home. When you Google him, he was one of the first guys to have a lot of domestics.
Ooh.
And
That whole team, Bobby Humphrey was a monster too.
Yeah, dude, well, he was part of the Three Amigos. Vance Johnson was. With Ricky Nattiel and someone else. I may be messing those names up. But this
Okay.
is right when I moved to Denver. My mom worked with his girlfriend.
Oh.
And when she's a Bronco fan, and she was loudly like, fuck that guy, when I was very little. And I remember being like, why do we hate him? He's really good. And my mom's like, he beats up whatever her name was. I don't want to give her name out.
Yeah.
But she was like, he beats up her. And my mom was like, single mom, bankrupt, like trying
Yeah.
to work her way out. So she was like real big on like, fuck that guy.
Yeah, of
So
course.
when you said Vance Johnson, it did something in me where I was like, dude, I remember my mom. Fuck.
I hate that guy.
Trish watches this. She's
Oh,
gonna be
man.
like, "Yeah, fuck that guy." She's sitting at her desktop on her old Mac, being like,
fuck him.
But yeah, he goes in the crusty pile.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck that piece of shit.
Yeah, who do you got?
Chris Mullen.
Oh!
He's a famous guy. I know this guy.
Queens, baby.
Yes, I know
Yeah.
Chris Mullen. So yes, it's
Dream
his all-star
team.
card.
Dream Team.
Yes,
Golden,
this is the-
one of the greatest Golden State Warriors of all time.
Yeah.
Still rocks a flat top.
Yeah.
So
Really?
so funny when you see the way he looks. He looks like a country bumpkin, and then he has the thickest Queens accent.
Yeah, it's nice. He looks like Johnny Unitas.
Yeah, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
he's got like
And then
big
he's like-
old football
He's
head.
like, hey, you know, and then we're we're bowling. He's St. John's. Like this guy is Queens.
That's Queens.
We're keeping him.
Here, we
love
got to
him.
put the Dolphins in the keeper pile.
Oh,
by
you
the
know,
way.
you keep a keeper next.
I get to
next you.
keep- yeah,
This is
okay.
Henry's keeper.
Oh, okay.
pile.
Oh my God, we
Who'd you
got a
get?
good one, dude.
Oh, dude.
Oh, I'm so excited. 56 is my favorite number because
Lawrence
all
Taylor.
the greatest players had 56. Lawrence Taylor was my childhood favorite. Now, obviously he's a monster.
Yeah.
But, and John Offerdahl was
you
also
liked
my
his
favorite.
football play and his acting. Any given Sunday.
I mean, he's
Right.
amazing in any given Sunday.
Takes a chainsaw to a Hummer.
Chris Dolman. Fucking Chris
Minnesota
Dolman.
Viking
he
legend.
fucked shit up,
Let me tell
dude.
you right now, Chris Dolman and
I
Jonathan.
love Chris Dolman.
Jonathan Randall and Chris Dolman.
Yes.
You didn't want to see him on a Sunday.
Oh,
You're
my
gonna
God.
Fuck it up. Good keeper card.
Oh, great keeper card.
I love
Great
that.
keeper
Who do you got
card.
next?
Jim Peterson.
Oh, to follow Mullen with a white guy from the Warriors.
Jim
We've gotten Jim
Peterson.
Peterson before.
Yeah.
Because you know why? He looks like gay Justin Trudeau. And that's how I know it. No offense to the Peterson family.
Or the Trudeau family.
He looks sick. Doesn't he look like a sick Trudeau?
Yeah, he does. He's like,
the Québécois médecin. It's not that good.
I should have used a condom.
someone bring me my brown paint.
I'm sorry for stopping the truckers. Krusty Pile, you're there with Vance Johnson.
This guy, I mean, he's a Pro Bowler, obviously 1990 Pro Bowler. I'm going to have to put him in Krusty because I don't recognize him, even though, like, I should.
Getting
He's-
an all-star in a Krusty Pile is wild. It happened recently.
Yeah,
and it
yeah.
fucking really is.
cornerback Albert Lewis from the Chiefs.
Don't remember Albert Lewis. He was a Pro Bowler.
Yeah.
You know what I like about the 90s? Look how big their jerseys are.
Yeah, I like this
Well,
style.
also, I like they used to roll it up so you'd see their bellies
Can
and
I
shit.
tell you? you're going to feel bad putting him in the crusty pile when you see his fun expression on the back.
Oh, he got
He does look sweet.
He's got the Hawaiian leg, and he looks like he's going, Ed, come on, man.
Come on, Ed. Not me.
Not
I was
me.
on the All-Star team.
Come on, it's me, Al.
Yeah.
Albert Lewis.
Hot and crusty.
Well, you know what? Sorry. Because the Chiefs beat the Niners in 2 Super Bowls, I'm very comfortable doing this.
Yes.
You're in the crusty pile.
Wow.
Who's next?
Daryl Griffith.
Daryl Griffith.
I
I've
know
heard
nothing
the
about
name.
this guy. I don't know anything about this person. He's from the Utah Jazz.
The Utah Jazz. He looks like a teacher that tries.
He does.
Yeah.
He looks like he cares.
Also-
he cares about the game and he cares about fundamentals.
Look at his action shot. He's throwing it up in a kind of a way where he goes,
Hey. Yeah, he's like, whatever.
He's
Bye.
I know he's going in the crusty pile, but he's got a great shot of like, go in. Daryl Stephen Griffith, Louisville, first round pick out of Louisville. The guy, I mean, that's the best action shot I've seen in a card in a while.
Pretty good.
Fling it.
By the way, want to go over this real quick. Back to Chris Dolman.
I mean,
1989, 94 tackles
Big.
as a D-end.
Crazy.
As a D-end, 94 tackles, 21 sacks.
Look, 21 sacks is amazing.
5 fumble recoveries.
Guys-
What a fucking season.
Yeah.
What a bad motherfucker. Oh my God. I love it.
Who's your next guy?
And my next guy? Oh, congratulations, Dan. We got a good one. John Taylor.
Yes, number 82.
Yes, yes.
I caught the winning catch in the first Super Bowl win. John Taylor is a 49er through and through.
Oh, yeah.
Big 82.
Dude, I have serial killer cards that I could do this with.
Yeah.
You know what? Next time you guys come on,
I'll bring my serial
We'll
cards.
do a crusty or not with serial killers. Gacy is in the crusty pile.
Oh, man.
Look, he had
Dressed like a
accomplices.
clown, you're fucking out of here.
But he would be a legend if it wasn't for Jerry Rice.
Well, I also believe that because of Jerry Rice, John Taylor got open a lot more.
Yeah, that's true.
Because they're doubling on Jerry.
Yeah.
But there is no Jerry without John Taylor.
Yeah, that's right.
'Cause you
And
gotta
Roger
keep it
Craig.
fresh.
I mean, it
We
was
just
stacked.
opened a Roger Craig. This makes me so happy when they open 49ers. You talk about that religion thing. Seeing that old Niner logo.
Yeah.
This doesn't go in any of your piles. This goes in my pile.
Yeah. No, you
I'll
get to
keep
keep
it
I
that
want
one.
you to have
Who
that.
do you got, Henry?
One of my favorite names so far, Harvey Grant from the Bullets. I just love a Harvey.
I love a Harvey too.
I like a Harvey and I miss Harveys.
I like his knee brace.
and I'm angry that
Also-
I think Harvey should come back versus Henry for children's names.
I like a Harv.
I haven't seen a Rodney. I haven't seen a
God, Rodney's a great name for a
Rodney's-
child.
Just
Rodney.
Rodney.
Yeah.
It's my
He's
son
always had his
Rodney.
dick out. Yeah.
What did you do about it? He's like, yeah, I'm little Rodney. I'm little baby Rodney. Baby Rodney, right over here.
But he what a handsome man.
Very handsome.
Harvey Grant is a classically handsome man, 6'9" out of Oklahoma.
But
First,
he's essentially anonymous.
but he's going to the crusty pile.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I got a crusty over here.
All right.
I feel bad. I mean, but what are you going to do? This guy, he was a running back for the Bucks in 1990. I mean, you did nothing.
No
His
man's
name's
land.
Lars Tate. I have no idea who he
Lars
is.
Taint?
Tate.
A
Tate.
black guy named Lars.
I love that.
You got to
Yeah.
be real interesting. And also, these are honestly my favorite Bucks uniforms.
Oh, for sure.
Creamsicles. I know Bucks fans are going to be mad about this.
Yeah. Well, they don't know who he is.
Yeah, what
They
did
know
they?
who
Yeah, they were.
But he had a cool face mask
Yeah.
That's back in the day.
and
He's probably a backup running back.
black guy named Lars.
I mean, that's cool.
Got to get it. You got to be in Metallica.
Yeah.
You can't be Lars and not like Metallica. But you're going in the crusty pile.
All right, my favorite composer, John Williams.
Welcome to the crusty pile. With the Tulane. Sorry, buddy. You and your flat top are fucking going in the crusty pile.
All right, my guy's he's on the, you can go either way. So I'm
Okay.
going to need some help with this one.
All right.
Also, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
John Williams.
Okay.
Another John Williams.
Yeah, the running back for the Seahawks. He was good,
I
but he
don't-
wasn't phenomenal.
But another John L.
Double John Williams, yeah.
Double John Williams on a fucking card
Yeah.
pull.
Very interesting.
Also, he looks like he knows we're not going to put him in the keeper pile.
Fuck you.
He's not as happy about it as the other guy was.
So yeah, the other guy was just like, honestly, I'm just happy to be here. I'll send the
He
message.
goes, I'm in Hawaii. This is fun. John Williams is like, what the fuck you mean, crusty pile? But unfortunately, as a Seahawks hater, this is what I get to do.
Crusty.
Crusty.
Robert Reed, my favorite uniform.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, the Charlotte
Oh, my
Hornets
God.
it had a stranglehold on all of us as children.
Starter jackets.
I had a
Yeah.
starter jacket.
You did?
Yes, I had a Hornets starter jacket. That's what I liked, and because they bought my love.
Was it Anthony Johnson and Zoe, right? Yeah, I mean, that was like the coolest.
And Muggsy Bogues.
Yes,
Well,
Muggsy.
you have with Robert Reed. Here's the thing that I like about him: the Jerry curl on the front, but then he has on his back picture, he's got that old kind of Chuck Berry when black
like
guys straighten their hair.
Kind of a goose.
Yeah,
look.
it looks like he's pissing on a
He
girl.
looks like he's calling and going, you know that sound you're looking for? What if you know that dribble you've been looking for?
It's right here.
It's right here. It's just a white kid going, bah, 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 bah. Played
two
at
hands.
St. Mary's and then was on the Rockets up until 88 and then got, then signed with the Hornets. But you're going to the Krusty.
Yeah, he's somewhere out there, probably being weird.
Yeah.
This guy's got a great name. I don't know who he is. He was at tight end for the Packers. Ed West.
Ed West
Ed
is
West.
a good name.
It's a good name.
That's a senator's name.
Yeah, but he didn't really. I mean, like what? 22 receptions in '89.
Come on.
Yeah, it's not enough.
Sorry, Ed.
Yeah.
Flush it.
Oh, look at him. Look at that face on the front. He is not looking forward to
He
whatever's
doesn't look
running.
ready.
He's like,
He looks like he's Abbott and Costello, like he's like meeting Frankenstein.
behind. He's like, what is it, dummy?
All right, Craig Hodges. No idea.
No idea.
No idea who Craig Hodges is.
And he's not attractive enough for me to care.
No, he's showing too much thigh. Honestly, Craig Anthony Hodges, you're showing too much thigh.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Crusty card.
I got
Fashion, please.
I got another really good one. I got a fucking dynamite pack. Could you tell that I had a dynamite pack?
from the jump.
Yeah,
I mean, the
dude.
Miami Dolphins Super Bowl was.
I mean, come on. What
Yeah.
are we even doing here?
It's
It was
insane.
still kind of fresh in people's minds. It's kind of great. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
I'll let you guess.
Hey,
Oh,
whoa, hey,
Icky
whoa.
motherfucking Woods.
Oh, hey.
Icky Woods.
Icky shuffle,
He hit the icky shuffle, dude. Also, peep the Jedi hairstyle on the
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
back. He ain't a Padawan, dude. He's got the Obi-Wan.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Man,
That's
Yeah.
sick, dude.
I
A
got
black guy
married-
with a rat tail?
That's
That's a keeper, dude.
I got married in Cincinnati. They fucking love him
Icky
there,
Woods is
obviously.
a Cincinnati legend.
Yeah, man.
Surprised they didn't rename their chili for him.
all right. We got famous guy. It's Karl Malone.
Karl Malone.
Oh,
Now,
but
here's the thing.
he's got some
He's got some Gations. He's got some Gations.
He has a love child with a 13-year-old.
Hey,
Ooh.
as long as you
It's
put
that
the
truck
word
life.
as
Yeah.
long as you put the word love in there, and I think
Was
that's
there love?
big.
And honestly, I believe.
But we're talking about basketball here. I'm
Also-
not trying to hire him as a babysitter. I'm not trying to talk with him as a family counselor.
He got so famous and stayed a trucker.
Yeah.
Like he was like in the off season.
My reason I'm putting him in the crusty pile is because that child he never reached out or talked to, and then that kid went on to play in the NFL.
No shit.
Offensive lineman.
No
And
way.
then they finally admitted it. They finally admitted that he was his kid. So I'm putting Karl
Yeah,
Malone.
fuck you, Karl Malone.
Yeah.
You're not there for your kid. You're going in the fucking crusty pile.
Amen. Amen. Mailman.
Yeah.
All right. This is another great one.
All right.
I'm very lucky. He was an eagle who turned into a dolphin. I had steak next to this man at Shula's Steakhouse after a game. He showed up and sat in the table next to us. I flipped out. I ran to the car. I got my card. He signed it before his appetizer came. He was a delightful human being. Keith Jackson from the
Yes.
Philadelphia Eagles.
Yes.
He was so fucking good.
Keith.
At first, it
Jackson.
sounded like a Native American folk tale.
As I looked at the buffalo meat before me, a great warrior.
Yeah, he watched me eat a steak as a 10-year-old.
I mean, you got to keep that.
yeah.
Yeah. He
And
must have
also
been
went-
so happy
he
about
went,
your protein intake.
I don't think a little boy should eat that much steak.
I just look like a little boy, but I have the pancreas of an adult man.
I can process all the meat.
Oh man, the saddest thing ever was right when I moved to New York City. It was my birthday, and then my friends like, we're going to Shula's, and then we go to Shula's, and then it closed down the week before. I was like, this is the Dolphins' life. This is the fucking life I lead. It's so
Have to be
sad.
disappointed.
Oh no. Oh no.
I didn't know there was more than one Mookie. Mookie Blaylock.
Oh yeah, Mookie
yeah.
Blaylock's phenomenal.
Mookie Blaylock was unbelievable.
Oh, and his real name is Darian O'Shea.
Darian O'Shea, Mookie Blaylock, the original name for Pearl Jam was Mookie.
No way.
I think
Was
that.
it another one that was like?
Or is it Spud Webb? Or was it? Muggsy. Look up the original
Because
name of
isn't
Pearl Jam.
Jam after they based it off some hallucinogen?
It was
or
a
something?
grandma. It was a thing one of their grandmas.
Oh, I thought
made.
Pearl Jam was cum.
No, Pearl Jam was like a thing their grandma
I
made.
thought their band
Pearl-
was just called Cum.
Pearl Jam. Think about it. It's
Mookie-
color pearl. It's
yeah.
jam. It's cum.
Their
Mine's
original.
not jammy.
Well,
Too bad.
Maybe you should start fucking eating more pineapple. They did. Pearl Jam was originally called Mookie Blaylock because they loved him,
Wow.
and it's his rookie card.
That's a good one.
gotta keep that.
That's
Yeah,
a
that's
keeper.
actually
That's a
very
keeper. Man, I'm getting this is the best pack I think I ever
Yeah.
got my whole life, and it's at 43.
You get Marino?
No, I didn't get Marino. I don't like this man, but I have to acknowledge his greatness. Linebacker for the Bills, Cornelius Bennett.
Unbelievable. Cornelius Bennett.
I mean, like the
is-
numbers. Look at this: 1988, 103 tackles, 9.5 sacks as a linebacker. I mean, that's
103 tackles.
unbelievable.
You're looking at one of the reasons they went to 4 straight Super Bowls.
Yeah, no,
It's
he's-
Cornelius Bennett. You're keeping that.
All right,
that
okay.
guy's unbelievable.
He really is. It's
Another
hard to
rookie
keep-
card.
Jeff Martin.
Oof. Oh, poor Jeff Martin following Mookie Blaylock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jeff.
He also looks like a rookie in this.
He does. He looks like
Yeah.
a child.
Child.
Yeah, he looks like
He
a
was this
child.
Second round pick out of Murray State.
He might not have had a second season. Also, the Clippers back then. I mean, that's
Pretty
nothing.
terrible.
Clippers
Yeah.
now are
Let's
not
go
good.
across
That I do know.
Yeah.
I know that.
That I am aware of.
Yes, yeah, I know something about sports. Natalie, my wife is mystified about the fact what I do is, because I'm very good at recall, is that I've learned how to communicate with other straight men by, I know certain key words to say.
That's all it is.
And then it's all it should go, LeBron. That's all I have to say to a lot of Uber guys, and that's it.
Yeah.
Or you know what you can do is you can even pull out of that and just start saying team names that'll get people. Where you go like fucking Celtics, and they'll be like,
Because
they're
then
playing
they talk,
so good.
Because then they start talking
And
and
then
you go
you-
like, yes,
That's what-
I concur.
I learned that very early on with my mom's boyfriends.
Yeah.
When they'd come over, I'd be like, Vance Johnson. And they'd be like, I'd be like, no, don't Vance Johnson, my mom. No, please, I'm asking you to keep your hands off my mother.
Stop punching my mouth.
Who else you got?
All right, this guy, he's pretty good running back for the Steelers. You know, he obviously got taken over by Bettis, but he was good for a little time. But he's getting tackled by some Dolphins in this, so I appreciate it. Merle Hodge.
Oh, Merle Hodge. Wait, by the way, Merle Hodge was like ESPN.
Oh, yeah,
Where's
that's
those
right.
names?
That's
See,
right.
That's
yeah.
a good name too. Merle.
Look at that fucking head. He's got a calm,
Merle,
meanie
Yeah,
head.
dude,
Merle
that's
Hodge.
a good name.
Merle
I haven't heard
Hodge.
of
God, imagine the
Honestly,
size of his helmet.
I would say because of his broadcasting career,
Yeah.
he stays in the keeper pile.
All right, we're keeping him.
We're keeping Merle Hodge, dude.
Keep Merle
Ah,
Hodge.
yes. It is a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Livingston.
Ah,
I don't know what the I forgot what that is.
Cliff Levingston.
Cliff Levingston.
He looks angry shooting this.
He does.
Like he's like, there, stupid fucking basket.
He looks like he was named. He seemed to be named after his accountant.
Clifford Eugene Livingston.
Livingston.
He's a first round pick out of Wichita State.
Okay.
Played for Detroit for 2 seasons, then the Hawks. Ranks among Atlanta's all time leaders in rebounds at the time. Pretty big. Sorry, Mr. Livingston. You're going in the crusty pile.
Rusty.
Too long.
It's been too long.
I got a crust over here. I don't even know who this guy is. Vency Glenn. Vency Glenn. He's a
Vency?
safety for the Chargers.
Look at him. They took his picture way too close to when he was like,
Yeah,
like,
no,
whoa,
that's a
buddy,
lot of
hey, come on,
forehead.
back up.
Hey.
That's
Give him a
helmet head
shot.
right there, man.
But
Yeah,
cool
like,
visor.
Why are they doing that? I guess they didn't get it on time, and they had to take it at the line of scrimmage, so they had to go over there and get the photographer.
Yeah,
over
and he was
there.
like, man, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Went to Indiana State, set the NFL record with a 103-yard pass interception against Denver's John Elway in 1987.
Damn.
Pretty big, but he's going in the crusty pile.
Yeah.
For my final card, we have one of our favorites. My personal favorite of the television. I love the Shaq. I love Shaq. I mean,
NBA
it's
on
Barkley. It's Charles Barkley.
Oh, my
Who I
God.
love- I love
You
him.
called it.
I love a Barkley.
I'm wearing, but I don't have them with me. But I have I'm wearing the Barclays right now. I have the Charles
But
Barkley.
let me tell you something right now. I love Charles Barkley.
Man.
Barkley he's got the chain on the back of his neck.
He makes me laugh.
He's so
I
funny.
worked
He
on
makes
the
me-
inside the NBA roast right before COVID
yeah.
at the All-Star game in Chicago, and we were at backstage at the House of Blues, and Barkley walks in, owns the room over Shaq, over everybody. Everyone's drawn to him.
of course.
Fucking Dwayne Wade's there. I'm a Heat guy. I could give a shit. Barkley's in the room.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I'll take a vodka on ice, and then they're like, oh, the bar's not open, Mr. Barkley. And he just walks behind the closed bar, puts ice in a pint glass, and fills it to the top with vodka.
That's a guy.
And no one's like, no one's going to say shit.
Yeah, what are you going to say?
Who doesn't love Chuck, dude?
I love him.
Yeah.
Charles Barkley. Come
Gambled
on.
so much of his money away, spent a night in jail in Maricopa County Jail. With,
And he has some of the most notoriously difficult to put on Nikes.
yeah.
Extremely difficult. You have to buy him a size larger to
For
put
a
him
guy
on.
who can't touch his feet, that's hilarious.
Yeah. Like, Charles, why do you do this to me? Why do you do this
They're
to
like
me?
slip-on boots. They're extremely difficult to put on.
And what's your last card?
My last card, even though he's a 56 linebacker, we're going to have to go Dookie with Ken Harvey. I don't really know him.
Ken Harvey.
Poor Ken Harvey.
Yeah, I mean, it was the... also,
Ken
this
Harvey.
has... I think I got a scratch off here.
Oh, dude.
Do we have a quarter or something in the room?
Oh,
You know
man,
what?
can you make money?
No, you can win a trip to the 1991 Pro Bowl. bro.
Yeah, that's right. That's
So,
right. Oh,
you know
my
what?
God.
The
If
scissors
I win a
inside
trip
that
to the Pro Bowl,
drawer.
I'm going to be so mad.
If you win a trip to the Pro Bowl right now,
I would love
I'm going to
that.
be furious.
I would love that. I'm trying
Let's
to
go
think.
bring it next. You should bring it. Are these still good? Excuse me, are these still good?
Incomplete pass for the Pro Bowl and collect points for free products. And I got an extra point.
we need points back.
That's
Yeah.
all right.
Everything has to go back to points.
Bring it back to fucking points.
I miss points.
Oh my
You-
God.
You only do it with
Mileage.
stupid planes.
Yeah.
Everyone
So
had a
let's
marble
look
gym bag. Marble.
up Frank Cornett is dark. He's every time we have a crusty pile, we find the crustiest.
Yeah.
And we see what he's up to now.
Okay, Frank Cornett.
Frank Cornett, what are our guesses? I think he runs a successful business.
I think that he's a realtor.
Yeah.
I think, or
A failed restaurant.
he's in the. Yeah, I mean, most of the time they do a failed restaurant, right?
Yeah.
In a restaurant.
Francis Milton Cornett is an American professional basketball player who was selected by the Milwaukee Bucks. He played 2 seasons in the NBA, so that was it.
Wow.
Went to Vanderbilt, so he's very smart. They don't. Cornett's son Luke followed in his father's footsteps to Vanderbilt, signing with the school in 2013. He now plays in the NBA for the Boston Celtics.
You see, that's legacy.
Luke Cornett.
You see,
All
that's
right.
the key. Because, like, I think a lot of people kind of like hype up kids.
Yeah.
In terms of like, oh, they'll take care of you. They're going to do a bunch of stuff. And they almost never do.
Yeah.
That actually pays
Good for
out.
the Cornets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job.
This guy's was interesting.
Who?
We used to catch some gations.
Vance Johnson.
Go back.
Oh my God.
Interesting.
His personal post-life NFL during a 1996 episode of the Oprah Winfrey Show, Johnson admitted to abusing his ex-wife and other women. In his
Oh my
life.
God.
Johnson has been married 9 times.
Damn.
He has 7 biological children, plus 2 he adopted through his recent marriage to his last wife, Michelle. He owns a real estate company in Grand Junction, Colorado. That's west of the Rockies.
Okay.
You're getting real mountain people up there. And he owns VJ's Outlaw Ribs in Parachute, Colorado.
Parachute,
Where he lived with his son,
Outlaw
Scott.
ribs. Be like, where you want to get some corn in the cob and punch your wife.
Yeah.
Come on down, DJ.
How about barbecue sauce so good you'll slug your woman? Johnson achieved sobriety in 2013. He is currently an advocate for addiction recovery for athletes post-career.
Okay.
He is also a rehabilitation ambassador with America's Rehab Campus in Tucson, Arizona.
Okay, he's
All right,
trying.
all right.
I'm
Good job.
trying
You know what,
to get
Vance?
back.
Did you see how he closed his rib restaurant?
No.
There was a mysterious note.
Leaving an oh my God. He was the owner of Epicurious in Grand Junction, but in November of 2012, he abruptly closed it, leaving a note on the front door of the building, but offering no further explanation. Another son, Vaughn Edward, died in a motorcycle accident. Well, that got real sad.
Yeah.
But leaving a note on your business is very old
No
school.
more ribs. Go home.
When you
Like,
have
what do
7 kids,
Yeah.
one's going to die.
I mean, yeah.
He has too many kids. He has
Settler
11
law.
kids.
It's
One of them is
settler
going to
law.
die. Yeah, like.
Dude, that is so fucking... Well, hey, at least he's sober now. Good job. Ed, Henry, I love you guys.
Love
Thanks
you
for
too,
opening
buddy.
these
Love you,
cards.
buddy. Great.
Thanks for coming by.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
So good.
Head fake.